So now dear students, we are done with the chapter explanation part. Now moving on, in the continuation of the chapter, we are gonna discuss the textual question and answers. To begin with, we have comprehension check. Let us read question number 1. What did the author find in a junk shop? Now, before we discuss about answer, let me tell you students, I have a PDF ready for you. We will discuss word by word and I'm going to share PDF so that it becomes very easy for you. Let us see. Let us repeat the question again. What did the author find in a junk shop? So, the author found a roll-top desk for sale in a junk shop. It was made of oak wood, but it was in a very bad condition. Let me read second. What did he find in a secret drawer? Author को secret drawer में क्या मिला? Who do you think had put in there? आपको क्या लगता है किसने रखा होगा secret drawer में कोई चीज? So, the answer is, in the secret drawer of the desk, the author found a small tin box. It had a letter in it. I think the owner of the roll-top desk might have put it there. Now moving on to the next comprehension check. Number 1. Who had written the letter to whom and when? So we could see John Macpherson, a captain in the British Army, had written that letter dated 26 December 1914 to his dearest wife, Connie. The next question. Why was the letter written? What was a wonderful thing that had happened? वो खत क्यों लिखा गया था और ऐसा क्या हुआ था अजीब सा? So here the answer is, the letter described a wonderful event. The two armies, the British and the German, fighting against each other, celebrated Christmas together. तो क्या अजीब सी चीज़ हुई थी? जो दो दल थे, the Britishers and Germans, they were fighting against each other. But what happened? They celebrated Christmas together. They were playing the football match. They started singing Christmas carols and had a pleasant Christmas Eve. Moving on. What jobs did Hans Wolf and Jim McPherson have when they were not soldiers? तो सवाल ये कहता है कि जब वो सोल्जर्स नहीं थे तो दोनों दलों के जो लीडर्स थे, हंस वॉल्फ एंड जिम मैकफेर्सन, उनका क्या ऑक्यूपेशन था? So here we go. Before joining the army, Hans played the cello in the orchestra and Jim was a teacher. तो आर्मी ज्वाइन करने से पहले हंस जो लीडर था, he used to play the cello in the orchestra and Jim एक टीचर था. Next, had Hans Wolf ever been to Dorset? Why did he say he knew it? So the answer is no. Hans had never been to Dorset. He had only read about Dorset in Hardy's novel Far from the Madding Crowd. Now moving on. Do you think Jim came back from the war? How did you know this? क्या जिम वॉर से वापस आया था? कैसे पता चला हमें? So the answer is no. Jim never came back home from the war. वो वापस कभी नहीं आया. Perhaps therefore his wife Connie had preserved his letters. शायद इसलिए उसकी वाइफ डियरेस्ट कॉनी ने उसके खत संभाल के रखे थे as a golden memory. Now let us go to comprehension check 3. Why did the author go to Bridport? So the author went to Bridport to meet Mrs. Jim McPherson and deliver to her Jim's letter. Author को क्या जाने की जरूरत पड़ी ब्रिडपोर्ट? ताकि उसको जो लेटर मिला था टिन बॉक्स में से, वो जिसके नाम का था उसको पहुंचाना था. Next, how old was Mrs. McPherson now? Where was she? So we could see in the chapter Mrs. McPherson was 101 years old and she was in a nursing home. So now moving on, who did Connie think her visitor was? So Connie thought that the visitor was none other than her own husband, Jim McPherson. Connie को लगा कि visitor और कोई नहीं, उसका dearest hubby है Jim. Next, which sentence in the text shows that the visitor did not try to hide his identity? इस चैप्टर में कौन सा सेंटेंस ये बताता है जो विजिटर है उसने अपनी आइडेंटिटी नहीं छिपाई कॉनी से. So we had a sentence. Here it is. You told me you had come home by Christmas, dearest, she said, and here you are. The best Christmas present in the world. Come closer, Jim dear, sit down. तो इससे पता चलता है जो विजिटर घर पे आया उसने अपनी आइडेंटिटी नहीं छिपाई.